See, going hand in hand with what I was saying about how these women are not bracing for reality, the ever present reality, and I stand by this. I really do. God didn't tell me this. It's just looking at history and research. It's looking at how some of it I have to look it up again, but these fiat currency crashes, they come in very, very, very uh, um, they come in predictable cycles. I think it's every 77 years or whatever. It doesn't always hit around 77 or whatever the number is. Forgive me, I haven't really researched this topic in a while, but it does come around these times. Because if you've been researching this, it's too long to get into. All these governments, their money is backed by nothing. Their money is backed by illusion. There is nothing backing that piece of paper in your hand. There's literally nothing. So, literally, it doesn't have any value. It doesn't. We are playing the biggest mind fuck game in the history of the world. We really are. We really are. I think it was Dick Gregory that said, these people have convinced you that that paper in your wallet is money. This is how powerful the system is. You know, how you can sit here and hold that paper and think that this garbage has value. It has no value. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to get the book The Creature from Jekyll Island. That's one start of it, about the creation of the Federal Reserve System. Who created the Federal Reserve System? None of this is conspiracy theory. It's all the truth, right? What was that famous quote that said, if the people knew what the bankers do to them every day, they would have hanged the bankers in the street? Somebody famous said that quote. They are stealing from every single last one of us through it's called inflation, and it's done on purpose. A lot of people don't know this. It would take you years to understand this because I've been studying stuff like this for years. I just had a video talking about it. But sticking to the meat of this topic, see what these governments do is they're playing games. These these blue states like California, what they try to do is they try to take care of everything and everybody for in return for them staying in power. Okay, and these people don't care how their states are sliding down into bankruptcy, right? Because if you're sitting here with this vote blue no matter who nonsense, and this is not a political video. No, no, I keep telling people all the time, I will never vote again. The whole system is a scam. It is. I agree with Corey Holcomb when he was saying that to Anton Daniel. Anton is still on that MAGA Republican bullshit, but Anton Daniels just does not understand. I don't think he does. I don't know, so I can't say. But I don't think he understands that we are headed for a financial reset of very epic proportions this year. I believe it's going to happen this year. If it doesn't happen this year, it doesn't happen. But I believe all the signs that it's going to happen this year. They are getting rid of this old system. I have explained this so many times before. The paper currency is pure illusion. It's all faith, full faith and credit of the United States. What the fuck does that mean? So we have faith like you would have faith in God? That's exactly what this economic system is built on. It's built on a religion. It's the truth. that this money has value, and it just doesn't. It's backed by nothing. What these governments do is that they print it to infinity because they have to provide for section 8 and food stamps and illegals and kids transgendering and all of this weird kooky ass shit because these people have lost their mind. So in order to pay for all these social programs, what do? They're going to tax the rich. The Democrats pull this shit all the time. These evil rich people need to pay more so that we can pay for surgeries for transgender children. I mean, these people have lost their fucking minds. They really have. So you know what they do? They get up and they leave. The amount of super rich people that are currently leaving California right now and moving to red states is staggering. It's a lot of big names. This one guy that founded Google. There's a lot of these. They are taking their actual wealth and their companies with them. They did it within a span of a week, right? When they leave places like California, everybody that worked for them, they don't have the money to follow them to Texas or to Florida. They don't. So all these people are going to be left behind. They're going to be unemployed. This is what I'm talking about. Some of those people, even though they were making maybe 150,000 or more, they were barely getting by. A lot of them are not going to go to Texas to follow their company. They're not going to be able to afford to do it. That's the truth. This is what's going on right now, right? The billionaires can jump up overnight and leave. Everybody else, no, you get left behind. So there's going to be more unemployment in 2026. This is what everybody keeps saying. They are tightening their belts. Jimmy Kimmel, I don't know if his show got cut, but I did read that they cut the musical staff by 40%. All these companies are cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. They're letting go a lot of people because people are broke. They don't have money like they used to have before. So who the fuck do you know, excuse my French, that's, paying a $500 plate at a restaurant? Who's doing this? Us everyday people, we're not doing this. We are headed for a currency reset this year. This is what is going on, and not financial advice, but doing what I do. I buy. I still buy physical silver. Yes, I still relentlessly buy physical silver because I know that its real value is at least $1,000 per ounce. You see, you have to have physical objects like this in order to survive what's coming. You have to. Why do you think that they've had all of these cash for gold commercials for all these decades? Because they knew what was coming. The people at the top, the people that have all the money, they are behind all these companies. The richest people, what did they say? What did they say? Warren Buffett has been selling his stock off. This is what the wealthy billionaires do before every crash. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube talking about this. Warren Buffett has been selling his own stock for the last couple of years, and he is turning his position into cash, because if you have billions of dollars in cash, what do you do with it? You buy silver, you buy gold, and you buy up a lot of homes, you see. And this is what they've been saying: you will own nothing and you will be happy. This is our current reality right now, and you have people that don't understand what's going on. and they're walking around thinking that they're going to continue to keep spending the way they've been spending. All I got to say is people need to wake up, holding silver. If you can afford gold, hold some gold. It's going to keep going up because the money's going down. And then holding cryptocurrency. And you have to have the right ones. Please stay the hell away from Bitcoin, please. That's a whole nother series of videos. Bitcoin is trash. It really is. I used to hold a lot of it and I don't anymore. It is trash. I believe that Bitcoin is going to zero. I believe this. Oh, I absolutely, I will. That's another thing that I believe on. I believe it's going to zero. And I believe that I'm not going to back down how I believe that BSV is the real Bitcoin. And I got a lot of it. I really do. I got a lot of it. So you have to prepare for the global reset. You really do.